Hey campers! Today we have some more really cool science experiments for you guys, so I hope you enjoy them. The first one we're going to do is a tornado in a jar, and this is one of my favorite science experiments to ever do. So the first thing you need is a jar. It can be any size, but I picked a large one to make it extra cool. Make sure that it has a lid to go with it so it doesn't spill all over the place. You also need some food coloring, some dish soap, and some water. So you're going to fill the jar about 3/4 of the way full. Okay. Then you need a teaspoon of dish soap. Okay. Then just a couple drops of food coloring. Alright, now when you put the lid on, make sure that it's really nice and tight, because otherwise it might leak out the edges. Once it's on really tight, you're going to hold it by the lid, by the top, and you're going to spin it. You can see inside it makes a tornado. Let me see if I can get that going again. There we go, that's a good one. It might be a little hard to see on the camera, but when you do it at home, it'll be super easy to see. It's one of my favorite experiments, and I hope you have fun with it. We have another experiment for you, and this is another one of my favorites. It's super cool, but it can get a little bit messy, so make sure that you have a cookie tray or some kind of tray underneath your glass when you do it. So we're going to make a rain cloud in a jar. So the first thing to do is take a little bit of water and mix it with some food coloring. So I have a cup right here. Just put a little bit of water in. Doesn't need to be a lot. I'm going to do a few drops, enough to make it nice and blue. Just mix that a little bit. Okay. Then we put the water in our glass. We're going to do it about 3/4 of the way full. That's good right there. Then the rest of the glass we're going to fill with shaving cream.
Okay.
Alright. So we've got our shaving cream in there, and that's our cloud. So we're going to go back to the blue water that we mixed up earlier. And if you have a pipette or a dropper at home, you can use that. I couldn't find one, and you can do it just as easy with a plastic straw. Just put it in, get a little bit of the blue water in the straw, and drop on your cloud. Put a little more blue in. Now as we drop this all around our cloud, you can see as it starts to go into the water below, it starts to mix a little bit. Let's put some more in. As I put in more, you can see that the blue is starting to come down the glass a little bit, and it starts to look like it's raining. And the more you put in, the farther down the glass it'll go, and it starts to look really cool. I really hope you enjoy this one, because this is one of my favorites. This is another camp favorite, and I think you guys will really like it. It's super simple. It's just a very, very basic baking soda and vinegar volcano. So I'm just using a glass, but if you want to get really fancy with it, you can find some clay and make your own little volcano. So first, use some simple baking soda. Then I'm going to add some red food coloring to make it look a little bit more like lava. Then last, all you need is your vinegar. Make sure to do this on a cookie tray or in some sort of tray so that the mess doesn't get everywhere. It's a super simple experiment based on just a basic chemical reaction, but to see it is really, really cool. And I hope you guys enjoy it.